my messy life. We're making Snickers bars today. We saw Julian, or I saw Julian Solomita make vegan Snickers bars from Rianne's Recipes. It's a website. And so we're getting ready to make the Snickers bars because they look so freaking good and easy to make actually. So Logan's packing some dates in here into 1/3 of a cup. Yep, 1/3 of a cup. We have to boil the dates and boil the cashews, so that's the beginning of it. To make nougat and to make caramel, we have to boil 2/3 a cup of cashews and 1/3 a cup of dates. So we have to boil each of those for 15 minutes in water. So that's what we're gonna do to start it out. I think it looks pretty easy. Here's the thing, you just need if you guys haven't seen the video, I'll link it down below of Julian making them, and also the link to the blog where she has the recipe. But you just use one of these and put some parchment paper in it, and then you do like layers. Put it in the freezer. Should be pretty easy and hopefully very tasty. So Logan's my helper today. He's filling up the pan with water, the pot. And I'm about to have breakfast. I'm having some almond milk. I mean, what am I having? I don't know, I'm having Chobani non-dairy yogurt. I'm actually not sure if it's coconut based or almond based. I forgot, but this is almond butter granola from Udi's, gluten-free, and then just some banana. And I have some crunchy peanut butter as well. That's my breakfast today. So
should I maybe add medium?
Just turn them up. Turn it up until it starts boiling all the way, and then we'll turn it to medium. So it begins. Snickers bars. All right, our cashews and our dates are softened, and our little pan here is ready to go, even though it looks not so great. I did the best I could. Trying to cut it to fit. Don't work so well, but oh well. I accidentally stained my counter with curry. The turmeric stained the counter, so beware. Don't spill turmeric on your counters. We're gonna get started on the first layer of nougat. Anyway, so we need to drain the cashews and stick them in the food processor. Then it calls for 1.8 ounces of cacao butter. I got this on Amazon from Terrasol is the brand, and it melted in the mail, so I had to try to stick it all in ice cubes. It's a mess, but now I'm gonna try to pop them out of this ice cube tray and stick it back in the bag. That's gonna be a mess, but at least I think I saved most of the cacao from being wasted. Don't order chocolate type foods when you live in Las Vegas in the summer. Anyway, I'm gonna put this in the microwave for a few seconds to soften it up. First step of nougat, soaked cashews. 1 teaspoon vanilla extract. 4 tablespoons of maple syrup. Cacao butter is taking forever to melt. Seems weird, considering how easily it melted in the heat outside when it was sitting in the Amazon locker. It didn't melt all the way, but hopefully it's soft enough to get scraped in there.
It's not.
Really?
It's hard as rock. Well, not hard as rock.
That's weird. It's alright, it should be fine.
It smells good though.
Now we blend the nougat. Now I'm putting the first layer in our little pan here of nougat, and then we're going to put it in the freezer while we make the date layer. I mean the caramel layer with dates. Doesn't seem like enough. I wonder if he doubled the recipe. I don't think he did, but it's kind of strange.
Well, we wouldn't be able to double it. We don't have enough cashews.
That's true. We ran out of cashews. We had just enough cashews to make this layer.
It's still gonna be good though.
Have to spread it thin, I guess. Like, is that good enough?
Look, looks good.
That's what I'll have to do.
Oh, oops.
The chocolate that we bought also got melted into one big chunk.
Seriously? Wow.
Now we're making the date caramel sauce. They don't look very good after boiling, but that's what the dates look like.
They smell good.
And now we don't have smooth peanut butter, so we're gonna have to use crunchy peanut butter. So we're using 1/4 cup of peanut butter, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, and a pinch of salt.
Imagine if we had that cookie butter. That would taste very good in this.
I put about 1/8 a teaspoon of salt because it just says a pinch. So, and here is our peanut butter. So we're having extra crunchies in ours since we don't have smooth.
This is so gonna be good.
Now we need 3 tablespoons of maple syrup. 2, 3. Layer number 2. Caramel and whole peanuts. Kind of wishing I just had a silicone bread pan. That way this would be a lot easier without this paper getting in the way.
Is silicone like non-stick?
Silicone, yeah.
And then 1 teaspoon of coconut oil.
Just know how to get it even. Yeah, I don't have any coconut oil, so the chocolate's probably not going to get hard. We're going to have to freeze it.
As long as it works. It smells really good.
And now we put it in the freezer for probably like an hour.
An hour?
I have to look at the recipe, but I think it's like an hour. So I just got one of my Amazon packages. The boys have never ever had Nutella. And so I bought a vegan Nutella that they have on Amazon. They're gonna taste test it for you guys. See if they like it. Are you excited? Here's a spoon. Here's a spoon. But I gotta open it. Hold on.
What is it?
Stay here.
Tastes like something I tasted before.
Thank you.
Sure you've never had it before?
It's okay.
Yeah. It's not as good as real Nutella. Honestly, it doesn't taste the same as regular Nutella, but I still think it tastes pretty good. Ariane, you like it?
Yep.
Cool. It has less sugar in it than regular Nutella. 2 tablespoons, 150 calories. It has 12 grams of fat though for 2 tablespoons. And I don't even see sugar on here, so. And it says 90% less sugar than the market brand, leading brand, so yeah.
It's pretty good.
You can always sprinkle some sugar on top of it, on top of some toast, and I'm sure it would be pretty good, just like you do with your bananas. Banana, peanut butter toast, you sprinkle sugar on top of it, so. You can do the same thing with this, but I thought it was a good alternative to try, so anyway, I thought it was okay. Yeah. Anyway, we're waiting for an hour for our Snickers to firm up, and then we're gonna put the chocolate on it.
Yeah.
I'm sure those are gonna be really good. I cannot wait. Can't wait too. Daddy can't wait either.
Yeah, he's begging us. He was begging us to make it this morning, so we had to.
He's excited. In case anyone's curious, the ice cube tray for the cacao butter worked perfectly. I broke it all up so it's all in ice cube looking chunks, and I stuck it back in the bag and it worked great. So if you ever have a problem with your cacao melting all over the place, you can try that. I'm gonna do this differently because I melted this and this is a little bit too small to dip the bars in. This Pyrex thing bowl, and this needs to be frozen a little bit longer anyway. So I'm gonna put the chocolate on top, and then we're just gonna stick them back in the freezer.
And I think she's so fine, and I'm not giving up until she.
Like frosting the cake. Back in the freezer it goes for another hour. You guys, the Snickers are done. Though, like I said, they're not going to be coated on the bottom with chocolate, but we don't really care as long as they taste good. I'm going to have to cut these again because the only thing is I'm not sure where I cut them at, so.
Alright.
Yeah, let's do it like this. Come recut where we already cut.
This is good.
Chocolate's getting a little broken.
Is mine. Say I wanna be her boy and now.
All right, let's see. Oh, this one, the chocolate broke off the top.
Looking good.
Still looks pretty good. Might have to put it on. Everybody ready to do a taste test? Ready? Of course, you got a giant bar.
That's my part. Easily prepared soft.
They are cold, so she said that if you leave them in the freezer, you know, then it'll kind of taste like the Snickers ice cream bar, which I used to love. So, oh, I feel pretty soft. It does taste like a Snickers. Wow. It's so good.
It's very good.
10 out of 10.
Really good. Actually,
11 out of 10.
You guys should definitely try this recipe.
very good dessert.
Yeah, they turned out a lot thicker than I originally thought when we were putting them in that pan and spreading it out.
Yeah,
I thought they were gonna be like too thin, like really like cookie kind of thin, but they turned out good. Anyway, 10 out of 10, you guys should definitely try to make these. They're so good.
Definitely.
Very, very good. Definitely make these again. They were really,
Yes, please.
these were really easy to make. So, 10 out of 10, high five. I'm so glad we made these. Good job, Logan.
Thank you.
Thank you for your help.
You're welcome.
Gonna be my girl because since I